So one of the things you want to do if you just purchased a new PC, this is a Windows 10 here, you want to do a system image and a backup. That way if anything happens, you just can simply retrieve everything, all the original settings and apps, etc. that's on the PC when you first purchased it. So to find the program, just type in backup. And there's this one in the control panel. It's backup and restore. You might have noticed it said Windows 7. That's normal. It's a Windows 10 machine. Don't worry about that. That's all good. So what you want to do is create a system image. And basically I have a external hard drive hooked up. This one just happens to be a Seagate drive. So I want to back it up to there because there's plenty of room there. Not going to have any difficulties. I would highly recommend using like a USB external drive. Okay, click on next. And here it's going to show the options of what you can back up. Now, many new computers, they have hidden partitions that have original information when the computer was purchased. So you want to keep, it's going to keep all those things intact. And the only other option with this one, for example, I only have one hard drive and it has a partition. So this D, the data drive, is actually part of the C. But I'm choosing not to back up any data that's on there at this point. I just simply want the original operating system and system files. So we'll go ahead and click next. And it's just telling me confirm your backup settings. There's the location. And this is what it's going to back up. So we're going to start this. So I'm just going to let this run through. I'll pause this and I'll come back once it's all ready. First step has completed at this point. It took approximately 30 minutes. So it's created the image file to the external hard drive, my Seagate. And then what happens, this message comes up and it's asking, do you want to create a system repair disk? Now this is extremely important. I strongly recommend you say yes to this. And the reason is, if you have a catastrophic disk failure, like your hard drive, that is, fails, you can use this disk. You go out and you buy a brand new hard drive, swap it out, put in the startup disk or the DVD or CD. You can use one or the other. It's going to write this to, I'm just going to use a cheap old CD, a CDR. It doesn't have to be a very large capacity disk. Because what you do, you just put your new hard drive in and get it powered up, get your system repair disk in place, and then restart the computer, power it off, and when it boots up, normal systems, without getting into details, in the BIOS it's normally set to try, if it can't find a hard drive, it will try to find a CD or a DVD. So just go ahead and do that. I'm going to make this disk. It doesn't take very long. Okay, I'll just let this run through and we'll be right back in a minute when it's finished. The repair disk just finished, just completed. It only took a few minutes. And I was going to say this, but it gives you a nice little message here right off the top. Using the system repair disk. Gives you a few details, basically to use it to access system recovery options. And it can help you recover from a serious error. And importantly, take your disk, make sure you label it, repair disk, Windows 10. In my case it says 64-bit. So make sure you keep that in a handy location, and also, mark your external hard drive possibly, just as a reminder, because you might not need this for maybe a year or 2 years, or you might need it next week, but it's good to have labels on things so you can find them. So that's really all there is to the process. It's an excellent program located right within Windows. There are other options. This one is really a really good one if you need to do a total system repair, or you buy a new hard drive and you have to replace your old original one in there. There is another feature here. It's called Restore. Or, sorry, not Restore. Reset this PC. So type in reset and it will bring it up here. This is a very straightforward. I'm not going to go through this because I don't want to reset my PC, but this is another option. This is a very simple option. If you have a working hard drive, there's really nothing wrong with it, but things are being slow, or something minor has gone wrong on the system. You can use this feature, but again, using the system imaging program is an excellent program. A quick recap. So just go down to your search box, type in backup and restore, and I know it's a little bit off screen here, but it's backup and restore in brackets Windows 7. Click on that. Bring this into view here. Create a system image, and as it runs through that process, take about 30 minutes. It's also, when that completes, the box is going to come up to create a system repair disk. Make sure it's checked. I recommend creating that repair disk. When everything is all finished, make sure you label your disks. And you can also go and verify this is the hard drive where the image was saved to. You can click on that and you're going to see a folder was created called Windows Image Backup. That's pretty much all you need to see there. And of course, I can go over to my DVD, and files currently on disk. So it's a boot disk for the for Windows 10. So there, you can just verify that everything looks like it worked out fine. And just so you know, I have tried to do a complete restore using a new hard drive, and it worked fine. There were absolutely no troubles. Anyways, have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.